This is amazing. Scientific research has found that reading a book causes an explosion in the human mind that lasts for 5 days. This is not said by an avid bibliophile. In any case, his testimony would not be objective, but by scientists who were led to this conclusion after thorough research. For 5 days from the moment someone finishes a novel, an explosion takes place in the mind. The research was carried out at the American University of Emory, and its conclusion is that reading a book causes increased connectivity in the brain and neurological changes that increase the power of memory. These changes are recorded in the left temporal cortex, the area of the brain associated with receptivity to language, as well as the sensory area of the brain. Neurons in this area have been associated with tricking the mind into thinking it's doing something it's not. For example, it thinks it's running without actually doing so, and thus can activate the neurons associated with physical act of running. The neural changes we found are linked to a physical sensation and the movement system. They showed that by reading a novel, the reader is transported into the protagonist's body, notes neuroscientist Professor Gregory Burns, head of the study. Well, I wouldn't like to do that if I'm reading a Kafka novel. Now, for the purpose of the study, 21 students were asked to read the same book, the thriller Pompeii by Robert Harris, and after they finished it, the scientists scanned their brains. The results were more than indicative. Indeed, in those 5 days after reading the book, a small explosion was caused in the students' brains, but over time it turned out that it was not limited in time within 5 days, but lasted much longer. Isn't that amazing? So I guess obviously we should read. I think this also goes with watching something or even listening to something, like if you listen to an audiobook or something or a podcast. Please leave your comments about this, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.